doing this. Now, another one is around, the concept of what we call adaptive partnering. So what we did with adaptive partnering, because again, that was one of the first things I mentioned in our podcast today, is that it's a problem. Organizations are having a problem adapting. So we developed this workshop for somebody, and we put it into the channel EQ uh, methodology in the platform, if you will. And we went in and we taught the vendor organizations. The vendor organization in this case was actually sponsored by two a distributor and a top, very top big vendor that I can't mention, but it was sponsored by them. And we taught these principles to all of their partner managers, and we got the partner managers to shift their old way of thinking into a new way of thinking with using this methodology of adaptive partnering. The result was absolutely mind-boggling, because what happened was one of the partner managers, and there's a lot of them, one of them came back to us within a week and said this: using the techniques that they were able to get from the workshop and then the reinforcement mechanisms we put in place, they were able to find another partner. So they're able to recruit another partner, articulate the value proposition better, ask the right questions of that partner, cement the relationship with that partner, and in a week's period of time, they were able to get $250,000 worth of business from this partner by doing this.
In a week's
Now,
time.
in a week's time. This is now when we get those results from everybody. No, I use that as an outlier, quite frankly, right? Because I'm stunned, and I have the quotes, and I have the quotes, and I was stunned as well, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And so I interviewed the person, and they're like, in a week's time, they were able to implement these things. Now, when you peel the onion back, it was a new partner for them. They had them on the radar screen, but what happened was they used our techniques, they used the adaptive partnering, and they hit them at the right moment with the right information and the right techniques and the right tactics. For all this fell into place. I'm not saying everybody that comes to us is going to find that result, or else I think I'd be retiring soon.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it as an outlier, it's pretty substantial as far as changing from the old ways to the new ways and what they have to do. And even if it's not $250,000 in 1 week, but if it's incremental over time, that's what we all want in the end.
Well, it's such a great story of really aligning the people, those skills, the processes, all together, everything that you've been sharing, you've been talking about, that all kind of coming together with one objective, and then being able to succeed. So it's beautiful. It's a great story.
Yeah, I like sharing it. Excellent.
So Keith, before I let you go, you've answered some pretty serious channel questions, but I don't like to let anyone leave the podcast without going through my speed round of personal questions, so that we can learn a little bit more about you. So, are you ready to answer some quick questions about yourself?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. So my first question is, what is your favorite city?
Favorite city, Philadelphia. Let me back that up. Favorite city is Philadelphia that I live in. Favorite city number two, I'm going to give you two, is Charleston, South Carolina.
All right. Awesome. Question number two, are you an animal lover? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you have any pets?
We have multiple pets. We have 18 horses. We have one
18
dog.
horses?
We have six cats, but we don't have any chickens or we don't have any goats.
Do you live on a farm?
Yes, I have a farm.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't think my HOA would allow that. Okay. Question number three, Mac or PC?
Both.
Okay. Number four, Uber or Lyft?
Uber.
And question five, let's say I was able to offer you an all expenses paid trip. Where would it be?
All expenses. Wow, this is a really great question that I don't often think about. All expenses paid trip. Kiowa Island, South Carolina.
Have you been there before?
I have.
Oh, okay. So somewhere you'd like to go back?
I'm a golfer, so it has best of both worlds. It has the beach, it has the golf.
Got it. Got it. Well, Keith, it's been so great getting to chat with you and listening to some of your insights and hearing some of these amazing stories that you've experienced at Channel EQ. If listeners would like to reach out to you, what's the best way for them to do so?
Sure. I'll give you two. I'll give you Keith at channeleq.co, or go to our website. There's a form there. Just fill the form out. It'll send it right off. I get copied on them as one of the founders. We always make sure we're in touch. Or I'll get copied on something like that. So either send me an email directly or go there.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you all for listening.